Today is September 9th, 2025. It is 9/9/9. How is it that we have not been talking about this? How have I not been talking about this? I didn't even pay attention to the date, even though it's not like I don't pay attention to the dates in everyday life because, well, I do. I keep a schedule, so I know the date. So why did this major portal day slip by me? Hi, I'm Toby, the Galactic Intuitive. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. If you've been here, thank you for continuing to be here. So why have we not talked about this? Why have my guides not brought it up? Why has it not already been a subject of conversation? I was reflecting on that this morning after I realized the date, and my guides brought up a very interesting perspective. We talked a lot about the Lion's Gate portal, which was this year 8/8/9. So there is that moving from the 8 to the 9 in that sequence. And in that energy, that very leonine energy, the energy of, there's a lot of energy of expression and self-love and confidence and expressing from our inner divinity. And interestingly, I showed you that mudra yesterday of one hand, right hand over the heart, left hand over the solar plexus. The solar plexus is associated with the color yellow, which is very leonine, and can be associated with, and is associated with self-confidence, self-esteem, expression, all those things we talked about yesterday, which are very much associated with the sign of Leo, but also that leonine energy. And then with the Lion's Gate, then we layer that with the energy of the divine. So bringing many of these themes keep coming back around to this, but bringing the divinity that is within us and that we receive and can receive at any time from source into our daily expression, into our self-expression, into our understanding of who we are, and into our very human lives. So why have I not been talking about this 9/9/9 portal? Because the 9 is the closing of a cycle. We've talked about how important September is. And we've talked very much about these Virgo new moons, and then we talked about the Pisces full moon that we just had. And Virgo is, in the tarot, is represented by the Hermit, which is card number 9. There's that 9 energy again. Again, a 9-year, September is the 9th month, closing out these cycles. So what does that have to do with why I haven't talked about this portal? Well, because the work that we have done, the way I'm feeling this energy today is associated with what we talked about yesterday, that the change is already here. And part of that change is us being able to tap into these portal energies whenever we want to. They are accessible to us at any time. That has always been the case. That has always been the case. However, in the past, just as we talked about yesterday, tapping into our superdimensionality and how the divine timing of things is perfect because we are in the places and spaces and energy that allow us to access all that is available to us in the superdimensional version of self and versions of self. And part of that is the sensitivity, the awareness, the understanding that, and the openness that allows us to tap into these portal energies associated with numerology really at any time. And so this feels like it'll be interesting to see what the energy of 10/10, 11/11, and 12/12 are. But today feels like it does feel like it's bringing things to a point of conclusion in some ways. And part of that conclusion is the necessity to look to something external to be the portal to tapping into these superdimensional frequencies of possibility. Superdimensional frequencies of possibility. How amazing is that? I love that. I love that. Ooh, and the energy just picked up. Watch me start sweating right here on camera. So what else do we want to say about that? So maybe you've been feeling drawn to this portal energy today. Maybe it feels different for you. Maybe you haven't noticed it at all, as I have not. I think it's worth it to be curious about how you're feeling about it, about how you felt around and how you sensed and how you interacted with Lionsgate and then with this portal. And then have you had any sense of the portals coming up? If this is something that you have utilized in the past, we're going to be interacting with our reality in different ways. And part of this speaks to time, because just as we talked about, right? We are now in this, what did they call it? When we talked about time before, what did the 9 call it? A locus, was it locus point? I think that's what they called it. A locus point in time. And those are the points in which we can access all time simultaneously. Beyond just awareness that it is all available, we can access it. And that is part of why these portal days, the significance of that particular 24-hour period is not going to be as, I want to say succinct. That's an interesting word for it. But it's not going to be so restrictive. It's not going to be so, it's not going to be relegated to time. So we may be feeling this energy of 999, but I feel like I was feeling it yesterday, and I feel like I was starting to feel it, what day is it? Tuesday, on Sunday. And it's the closing. It's the closing of the cycles. So allowing ourselves to be our superdimensional selves, allow ourselves to stand at that locus point of time where we can look forward, reach back, look back, and still be in this now moment. There's so much to play with there. There's so much to be excited about there. I think it's really exciting. There's so much to play with. There's so much to be curious about. There's so much to explore. And all of that is within you, within you, within you. It's within me. It's within you. And it's here for us. Oh, I just realized my plant's gone. I'm missing a plant. Okay. My plant's being watered in the other room. Okay, squirrel. I'm back to being focused. It's all within you. See, this is the thing. This is being, this is me being authentic, but this is being human. The humanness in me is going to notice things like that. And so I'm going to speak them because I am unfiltered. I am unfiltered at this point and I'm enjoying it. I'm wearing a dress again today. You can't see it because, you can only see this part, but it feels really good. There is a lot. Again, I'm not necessarily suggesting that everyone wear a dress, but maybe you feel like that would feel good. It's about freedom. It's about self-expression. It's about tapping into all aspects of self. And it's also about allowing yourself to be the new you. And so maybe the new you doesn't even dress like the old you. Maybe the new you wants to rearrange your bedroom or your living room or your kitchen. Maybe your new you wants to paint the walls in a room. Maybe the new you wants to make your living room an art studio. I don't know. Maybe the new you wants to eat differently. Maybe the new you, there's so many options. I don't even, maybe you have a new favorite color. I mean, the point here is to be curious about it and to allow yourself to step outside of all those patterns, because it's all of those patterns that created the story of you. And so now you're the new you. So you get to write that story. There's a meditation about releasing the old story. I will link it in the description box, because if you're feeling into this energy, you may enjoy and resonate with that meditation. So it's totally free. It's on my website. It's also on the YouTube channel. I don't think it's on TikTok, but it's on the YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description box below, in case that resonates for you. But we're allow yourself to write the new story of you. And who are you now? And here's the thing. I kind of hesitate to say the new you. It's actually the integrated you, the full you. And it is new, especially to other people outside of you. You probably do seem very different, but that's because you're expressing all of you. Ooh, there's a lot of energy in that. And there's something about when you do that, there is a big crown chakra all of a sudden can't talk. Crown chakra activation that goes along with it, because I just got really dizzy. So give me a second. So I'm standing again, so I'm gonna have to get my balance here. When you express the fullness of you, there is an activation of the crown chakra that goes along with that, because you're removing the layers. And those are layers that not only kept you from accepting and seeing, hearing yourself, loving yourself, but in a way that interferes with, can create a bit of a layer, an opacity between you and your guides. Sometimes it's not that there's an opacity between you and your guides. It's that you're not trusting the messages because you haven't developed that full trust in yourself. So, oh, lots of heart chakra work too. Lots and lots of opening of the heart chakra. Oh my goodness. Are you feeling that? Whew. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for me. I'm excited for all of us. There's so much potential here. It's truly limitless. You are limitless. You are infinite. We are at the locus point. We get to decide. We get to decide. So what are you deciding on? What are you choosing? What are you choosing right now? I hope you're choosing you. But what else are you choosing? Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to go get my plant. I got so excited about recording this message for you guys. I totally didn't even notice that my plant was missing until I brought it up. So, oh my goodness. I've been feeling into this message all morning, and now it's almost 3 o'clock, and I finally got a chance to take a break from work, my lunch break, so that I could come and record this for you guys. So, I love you very much. I'm so proud of you, and I hope that you are proud of yourself. Yeah, so much potential, so much potential. Allow yourself to be curious. Okay, I think that's it. Do we want a card? Yeah, I think we'll do a card. What card are we gonna do? Ooh, I need to stop looking around like that. I'm really dizzy. There's a lot of crown chakra stuff going on right now. I would suggest meditation. If you're not doing that on a regular basis, it's going to help to open that up. And listening to your body, allowing yourself to be different, to express. Here's the other thing too. When we're talking about our manifestations, allow yourself to be in the energy of that which you are manifesting. So maybe the life that you are manifesting, maybe in that life, maybe you dress a certain way. When you visualize that, what do you look like? What are you wearing? Where are you going? How is your speech? What are you talking? What are you talking about? What are you watching? What kind of music are you listening to? What are you eating? What's your sleep schedule like? All of those things. What's your hair look like? All of those things. What does it feel like? So if it's different from what you're doing now, start to incorporate those things, because that helps to get you in the energy of that which you are manifesting. Okay, what are we going to do here? Wisdom of the Oracle. All right, I'm going to try to, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try to shuffle these on my knee because I'm too far away from the desk. So that's a talent and a skill I had no idea I had. I don't know that I would call it a talent, but let's see, I'm rocking the camera. Sorry. One more. It worked. I didn't drop any. All right. Are we ready? We're ready. All right. One card, please. Add to this message. Thank you. Here it comes. Yep, there it is. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look. Oh. Unfinished Symphony. And look at what number it is. It's number 10. Number 10. Do you know what number 10 is? 10 is the point of completion and the new cycle beginning, because 10 breaks down to 1. Unfinished Symphony. You, my dear, are an unfinished symphony. And so how are you going to compose this next section? My dad might be upset with me if I can't remember the musical terminology. I can't remember. Anyway, how are you going to compose the rest of it? Because your life is a symphony and you are a beautiful instrument of love. See that egg? The face in the egg? It kind of looks like the Fool sitting on top, the Fool from the tarot, which is the beginning of the cycle. It's also taking a leap. It's also trusting in the universe, in source, in yourself. So what are you composing in this next phase? You are the unfinished symphony. That's beautiful. All right, my friends, I am going to leave it there. I am wishing you the most magnificent day and week, sending you lots and lots of love. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your likes, your comments, subscribing, following, all the things. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here for a minute, thank you so much for coming back. Yeah, I think that's it. If you're interested in a reading, information is in the description box below. Again, I'll put that meditation down there as well, so check that out if you're curious about that. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.